And the title of Worst Father Ever goes to... That was one adorable animation though. God, the art in this game is so adorable. Damn, that wasn't like metaphorical or conceptual or anything. She can literally materialize lies and eat them. That's a pretty creative ability, honestly. I get that we're in a sort of a medieval world and whatever, but Jesus, lady, calm down. I feel like this is going to become a plot point later. Just a hunch. Is everyone in this game just a money-grubbing piece of shit, I swear to Christ? You caught on to that a bit too quickly. I'm on to you, buddy. What I find interesting is that it seems less like she can manifest lies and more like she can manifest statements, since she doesn't seem to know which statements are particularly lies or not. Again, it's quite the interesting power, especially in the execution. Damn, not only is the art style very cute, but these are very well animated. Gotta give props. He's not even making it subtle that he's the vampire. No, my brother was really nice, but there was that one time where he strangled me. Nothing unreasonable. She sounds just like a battered wife talking. Maybe I shouldn't say that. What, were they all KKK members? That guy's too sus. Oh, I get it now. So this was a sneaky way to get people to lower their guards and thus hand over information for free. Sneaky little bastard. Taking advantage of a child's innocence. Absolutely base. This is definitely going to be a plot point later. Famous last words. Are you a Yakuza character? I'm not going to go for it because frankly I just don't have the time right now. But when it gets dark in this game, if you go down this alleyway, you can get a bad ending. If you want to experience it by yourself, I recommend it. But again, I just don't got the time. I have to finish this as fast as humanly possible. So, good ending it is. And now we can go here. There hasn't even been 5 minutes and she died. That was one effective death flag. Can you blame her though? Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions, but I feel like you committed a little racism there, Leo. Yeah, that sure is a lie. Complete lie. My god, why are these cops... I was going to ask why the cops are so incompetent, but then I remembered, you know, cops. Come on, she was feeling so good about herself. Don't take this away from her. Well, officer, he hits me frequently and tells me to shut up all the time, but aside from that, he's a pretty good father. So, he's not going to jail, right? Teleport. Lion pants. Why do I only laugh at the stupidest shit? My sense of humor is so broken at this point. You're just an asshole, holy shit. Just tell your daughter that you like her, you piece of shit. How hard is that? Fucking tsunderes, man. He may be harsh, but he is quite the responsible father in this sense, at least. Undead, you say? That's a nice way to end it. And now for the ever so classic bonus room. See if there's anything worth commenting about here. I feel like the literal cat person being a double agent is, would you call it a cliche or a stereotype? I don't know. Maybe I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. Whatever. You can view all the little animations, and I guess those are essentially just the CGs. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll now be initiating the second game. Just a small little intro so you actually understand what the hell is going on. What an asshole. Well, fuck that poor girl, apparently. Jesus Christ. So cute. I feel like that's the philosophy D&D will adopt in a few years. Hopefully not, but that seems like the direction they're heading. So fucking stupid. Anyway, well, I'll be damned. Didn't know they put my comment section in this game. Look, it's you guys. Even looks exactly how I picture all of you. Fucking horny bastard. Why is this hotel managed by a dominatrix? You know what? I should stop asking questions I don't want the answers to. No, I think you used to do something a bit different. That whip doesn't look like it's meant to kill people so much as... You know what? I should stop now. So I'm less of a guard and more of a messenger, since I don't really like prevent trouble so much as tell you where trouble is so you can go take care of it. Anyway, they do have a cute relationship, that I'll say, even if he is a little abusive sometimes. Getting pretty existential for a kid your age, don't you think? My heart! She's too pure! Oi, what the fuck? Did this bitch just King Crimson me? Well, that escalated quickly. Another tip for when you guys go play this game. Every single customer there and all the NPCs really have really interesting dialogue, so I recommend spending some time just talking to people essentially. I'm kind of, again, in a rush and have to finish this as soon as I possibly can, but when you guys go play it, I recommend you do that. You know, if this is the third time, I think you should be, just a bit more worried. You might not escape unscathed next time, Jesus Christ, is even worse than I thought. Is this guy the fucking juggernaut or some shit? The hell? Nah, you know what? I'm on your side on this one. If a dude is in a relationship and still goes out regularly and constantly with other women, I can't really be mad at what's happening to him. Like she said, it's a pretty good karma, essentially. Why do you gotta remember her like that? I don't know if I either agree or even believe you when you say that, honestly. Ah, like a Gias. Whoa, now we're getting a bit too extreme. Then that's some hella speedy development, holy. Oh, definitely, that's definitely true. You deserve everything that's going on with you. Then he is King Crimsoning as the bastard. Then it is a convenient ability for a detective. Then you can be quite the good guy when you want to, huh? So maybe he just relates to her as a fellow parent, and that's what's pulling at her heartstrings. No, that's a truth. And yeah, they definitely fight. So that's the lie. I'm not going to say fault, but at what point is your responsibility? There are plenty of other good men out there. Couldn't you just find a better boyfriend? Seriously, if this was once or twice, most people would already not forgive their significant others, but this has been happening frequently, apparently. At what point is it like just your responsibility to get a better boyfriend? Though, in a way, both of them are awful people, so I guess they deserve each other or something. In this case, can you blame her too much, really? Well, should have predicted that. I remember one of these having a pretty good item, which is why I'm literally digging through this trash. Uh, I wouldn't eat a cherry candy that was in the trash personally, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. Clever foreshadowing. That's a nice thought. It's such a toxic relationship. He betrays her constantly, which causes her to like hurt him, but then he still loves her, so he wants to protect her by trying to prevent the police from being called every time this happens by minimizing the effects that this has on him. Like, again, these are two awful people, so it kinda works in the way that, like, oh, they deserve each other, and this kind of toxic relationship just works because of that, but still, Jesus Christ, man. Look, Effie, he's trying to be nice for once in his life. Don't ruin the moment. God, those are some pretty rings, though. Ain't that the truth? Oh, yeah. I'll probably leave that one for another video, though. And now the bonus room. Though it's pretty much the same as the last one. Uh, just like always, these are the CGs, like I showed before. And these are the little movies the little animations essentially we've seen throughout the game. So essentially anything that could be new is from some of the new characters. Oh, and Athena too. No, not yet apparently. Well, ain't that funny? Reverse werewolves. I could notice that. And yeah, I think that's it for this game. And that will be it for today. If you like this video, please do all the normal YouTube stuff. You know, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I genuinely do hope to see you next time. If you really liked it, I'd also really appreciate if you could support me financially, either through a one-time paid comment donation or by joining my membership, where for $1 a month, you get to participate in exclusive polls in order to decide which videos I'll make next. Like, which of my plans should I focus on? Which of the content I have in mind do you want to see first? You know, that kind of thing. As well as get your name put in this fancy little screen right here. You know, just as a small gesture of appreciation, exactly for your monthly support. But of course, no matter how much you choose to give me, as well as if you choose to give me anything at all, do know that I really appreciate any cent you're willing to throw my way, as well as just the fact that you're watching this video up to this point at all. But with all that stuff out of the way, I think it's finally time to, as always, bid you guys farewell. Obscure Anime out.